Morning, Mark. How you doing?
Good morning, Ryan. How are you? How's your Thursday?
I'm doing. It's doing well, mate. Doing well. How are you?
Doing fine, as
Good.
expected. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
So this call is due to the fact that obviously last week we were on about going through the onboarding of a client. Have you chosen a client? Firstly.
Yeah, I guess I just chose Krellin, or I don't know, but I can go ahead and try whatever you suggest.
No. So that's why I left it down to you. I wanted you to have that thought process. So if we're doing Creelan, we're doing Creelan. Could you start sharing screen?
Yeah. Let me do that.
We'll do the Dark IQ section. So obviously, I know that you know about the PowerPoint, but now it's about the actual demo side of things. All right. Thank you. All right. So I'm gonna stay quiet. All right. You
Okay.
run through this PowerPoint. Any questions you feel like you want to raise, go ahead. If you feel like you're gonna get stuck, go ahead, raise again.
Okay.
I remember I'm part Creelan, part senior still. So if you get stuck, I can jump out with being Creelan. But this floor is yours, Matt.
Thanks. Okay, welcome, Ryan. And today we're talking about online exposure monitoring, or OXM for short. So, to start, OXM is an agentless early warning capability that continuously monitors your organization's external digital footprint to identify threats that can impact your business. So OXM continuously monitors the surface web, deep web, and dark web for threats such as phishing sites, stolen credentials, leaked data, compromised devices, and other indicators that may put your organization at risk. So for OXM, we are assisting our clients to shift to the left to save money. So you can see here, this slide explains why being proactive is so important. In security, we talk about shifting left. This means catching a problem as early as possible. If you find a threat early, like a stolen passwords, the fix is easy and cheap. You just change the password and update your security tokens. You might also block some traffic on your firewall or clean one laptop. So shifting left with OXM enables organization to detect and address threats early when remediation is simple and low cost. So our service will help prevent costly incidents such as data breaches or ransomware attacks. So you might wonder what specific attributes we are watching. So we monitor forums and page sites for any mention of your company name or custom keywords. We also look for technical network actions such as connections to the Tor network or when your website security certificates are about to expire. We go deeper by checking the dark web and ransomware leak sites to see if your data is being discussed or sold. We even watch GitHub Actions, which is where developers store code, and we look at your own company's code and external sites to make sure no one has accidentally shared sensitive project names or secret keys. We also watch credential leaks, which are lists of stolen usernames and passwords from initial access brokers or malware. We can even set up special monitoring for your VIPs, like your senior leaders, to make sure their personal info isn't being used to target company. So for our OXM, we monitor a wide range of external sources, including forums, space sites, GitHub repositories, dark web marketplaces, ransomware leak sites, and credential leaks. So staying compliant with regulations. So using our OXM services, this isn't just a good idea for security. It's also helping you to meet important legal and industry standards. For example, the ISO 27001, this standard requires you to have a policy for threat intelligence and to take proactive measures. The NCSC Cyber Assessment Framework also requires you to detect and minimize the impact of security incidents. We also align with NIST standards, which emphasize using external information to manage risks. And for those in financial sector, which Krellin is a part of, our service helps you meet DORA, or Digital Operational Resilience Act, which is a requirement for information sharing and managing third-party risks. Essentially, our OXM service provides the evidence and the data you need to prove to regulators that you are effectively managing your digital risks and making threat-informed decisions. For our next slide, it's just showing us that we offer two main ways to use this OXM service, the assisted one and the supported one. So Krellin is a supported one. So the supported tier is more hands-on. It includes weekly threat hunting by your team and by our team, and 24 analyst tokens. And just to share, these tokens are like credits that you can trade for specific tasks, like having an expert investigate a specific threat or help you clean up a leak. And to share the next slide, this is where we might need extra help that isn't part of your weekly or monthly routine. That is where our ad hoc reports come in. You can use our analyst tokens to request specific assessments. So for example, you could ask, oh yes, Ryan, you're raising your hand, you have a question?
So with the analyst tokens, what is the equivalent? What are these worth? Are these worth 1 day, or what are these tokens per value? So what does one token cost?
Can we pause? I don't know the answer to that. I don't want to guess.
So I'm going to step out. So
Yep.
a token, one token equals half day effort. So when we're saying 24 tokens, okay, that's 12 full days. All right.
Okay.
12 tokens is 6 full days worth of effort. All right.
Got it.
So sector specific 12 tokens, that would be 6 days worth of effort.
Okay.
Org TLA 5 days.
Fine.
All right.
Yep. Got it.
So you will get questions with regards to tokens. I can 100% tell you that for a fact.
I see.
But so far, so good. So thank you.
Yeah.
I'll turn up again and
Yeah.
let you crack on.
Thank you for sharing. So, for example, you could ask for a sector-specific threat assessment, and to see what is happening in your specific industry. Or you can also ask for a dark web investigation. If you think something specific has been stolen, we also offer malware analysis and digital footprint reviews. And just to share, one of our most popular ad hoc services is a takedown request. If we find a fake website that is pretending to be yours to steal customer data, we can use our expertise to help get the site shut down. So,
Quick one again. With regards to the takedown service,
yep.
is this just primarily domains, or is this entailing files being being found by your service. So, for example, you mentioned that the platform looks at GitHub, VirusTotal. Does the takedown request allow for you to do that takedown request on these platforms?
I know the answer is yes, Cake, but I don't know how to further explain it.
It is, mate. Well done. So we don't just primarily say phishing domains for the takedown requests. So the takedown request is for phishing domains, GitHub, as well as VirusTotal. To back up the takedown request on VirusTotal, just make a note of this. Our success rate is 98%.
98%.
98% of our VirusTotal takedowns raised by us are taken down.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take note of that too.
All right. Crack on again.
Okay. So we now go to our OXM demonstration, where I just need to pull up our Dark IQ platform. Give me a few seconds while I do that. Let me just
No worries.
close this window. Stop sharing. Share our Dark IQ. There we go.
Alright, I'm going to go off topic here for a minute. Nice one.
Yep.
Straight away, you've got no sensitive data on the screen, which is great. You've went straight to the profile, which is great. Nothing to ID any other clients, which is great. So you're there, mate. So I'm going to take out of being fine for a minute. Do you know roughly how to do this part, or do you want me to do a little bit of hand holding?
I want to take a.
Or do you feel or do you want to feel or do you feel confident?
Yeah, I'll take a stab on it.
Do you want are you going to take a hit?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yep.
Doing it?
Yes.
Good. Right.
Yes.
I'll shut up, and if I've got any more questions, mate, I will raise as the client. Continue on.
Okay, dokes. Wait, I'm just.
You all right?
Yeah.
Non-technical
Can we do a take?
difficulties.
Can we do a retake on this? Wait, there we go.
I'm just waiting for your screen to fall on. Are you having technical difficulties?
Yep. No worries. I think I got it. Okay. So if you can see my screen, I can go ahead and continue with the onboarding part, the walkthrough process. Okay.
Like I said at the start of the call, Matt, if you want any questions answered from a senior point of view, I'm more than happy to keep doing what I'm doing, like jumping out the role play kind of thing.
Okay.
But if you feel like confident, continue on that. Continue on.
Okay. So to continue. So Ryan, what we have here is the dashboard of your command center of our OXM monitoring. So we have here the dashboard of our Dark IQ. So it provides an at a glance view of your organization's health score, open security actions, threat trends, and dark web exposure, helping you quickly identify what matters most and understand where risk is concentrated and take action before issues become security incidents. So let me just to share quickly that see on the upper left portion of the dashboard is our company health, which will monitor your real-time risk rating that is rated as poor, okay, or good. and prioritize resolving any high priority findings to immediately restore your organization to a good health status. We also have action breakdown, and this is an interactive summary to exactly see where your exposure lies and lies across categories like ransomware, credentials, traffic, network, phishing, files, VirusTotal, and GitHub. We also have total actions. As you can see, a pie graph wherein it's tracking the current volume of findings in your profile to gauge the scale of your digital footprint and ensure your reporting data is up to date. Below here is your action overtime line graph. This is a review for the past 6 months. So this one is a 6-month historical chart, and this one will help your team with the remediation rate, if it's effectively keeping pace with the new threats and or new threats being identified by the platform. We also have the scan controls. This simply monitors or confirm your infrastructure was successfully scanned within the last 24 hours. And this will help you see when your original baseline historical discovery occurred. For down here, another line graph, or we have a dark web traffic. This one immediately identifies suspicious incoming reconnaissance or unauthorized outgoing activity to your Tor network to stop potential malware or policy circumvention. And lastly, on the lower right hand side is our Explorer summary. This review the strategic top line snapshot of your active dark web mentions to stay ahead of potential third-party breaches or brand related threats.
So, quick one.
Yeah.
And in terms of the scan controls, can we do this ad hocly, or was that just like a placeholder to show me, for example, the last time it was run?
I'm sorry, you were asking if you can do this manually?
So can we do this manually on top of the automatic scans?
Yes, the answer to that question is yes, Ryan. You can do a manual scan for your account here, and that is going through the company threat scan.
Yeah, thank you.
Did I get it correct?
You did that. So you can always, so for the left one, the company discovery, you basically say that is looking for potential additional attributes to monitor.
I see.
The company threat scan is the one which generates the alerts.
I see. Like the distinction.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the discovery, the key difference is discovery is looking at potential attributes for the client to add on to the active ones. The right one, which is the company threat scan, you're basically generating the alerts from them attributes.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Good.
So if no other questions for our dashboard, I now go to our attributes. So attributes are the foundation of Dark IQ. So our platform uses these identifiers to understand what belongs to your organization and continuously monitor for signs of exposure, compromise, impersonation, or malicious activity across the surface, deep and dark web. Let me start with domains. So Dark IQ automatically discover related subdomains and use them to identify phishing sites, domain abuse, ransomware mentions, and credential leaks, and other threats targeting your online presence. So what you're seeing here are the attributes that you have provided us. and on the right hand side were the discovered attributes. So network, this is where you add your public IP addresses and network ranges to monitor internet facing infrastructure, and this helps identify exposed services, suspicious network activity, dark web traffic, and infrastructure related risks that could impact your organization. For general attributes, this will help us monitor business specific terms such as company names, products, projects, executive names, classifications, or custom Boolean searches. And the more precise these attributes are, the more relevant and actionable your intelligence becomes. For email addresses, this section is particularly useful for monitoring executive, VIP, or non-corporate email accounts associated with your company. And DarkIQ will use these attributes to identify credential leaks and signs of account compromise across monitored sources. For files, this will help identify potential exposure of sensitive documents, project names, classifications, report titles, or proprietary information. So by you defining these terms, DarkIQ can alert us when confidential content appears in public or malicious sources. We also have code repo, and this is where your organization's GitHub repositories are added. So DarkIQ can monitor your exposed secrets, sensitive code references, access tokens, project information, or unintended disclosures within publicly accessible repositories. And lastly, for attributes is our GitHub keywords. So this will provide targeted monitoring for specific terms that matter most to your organization. So by defining keywords and Boolean searches, DarkIQ can identify references to confidential projects, internal classifications, sensitive technologies, or other high-value terms across monitored GitHub repositories. So just to also share that the quality of your monitoring is driven by the quality of the attributes that we'll be adding here in DarkIQ. So the more accurately we define your domains, infrastructure, people, projects, repositories, and sensitive information during onboarding, the more effectively DarkIQ can identify genuine threats, reduce false positives, and provide meaningful intelligence that supports action.
Nice one. Quick one.
Yep.
Coming as senior. GitHub keywords, public. Alright. So when we're on about this section here, which is on screen, remember this is targeting the public side of GitHub.
Public side.
GitHub repos is covering their own repositories. Alright.
Yep.
And I'm going to ask a question as a client now. For the code repo, is this just looking at GitHub, or is this looking at additional repository services? So, for example, GitLab and or Azure DevOps.
Oh.
Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Right. So, go back, senior.
Okay.
Code repos only looks at GitHub. All right.
Only GitHub.
That's the only. It's the only repository service can look at. We have mentioned at DarkIQ about additional scanning services on GitLab as well as Azure DevOps, but nothing we've heard from yet. All right.
Got it.
Got you. Right. I'm happy to move on to actions, Matt.
Okay. So let us go now to the next tab, which is actions. So now you're seeing your action page. This is where DarkIQ transform external threat intelligence into actionable security findings. So rather than searching through large volumes of data, your team can focus on validated findings that have been prioritized according to risk and relevance. So let me share with you the action workflows. You can see on the top part portion, these are the actions that follows a life cycle, allowing you to manage investigations efficiently. So actions can be categorized as unresolved, triage, in progress, resolved, and ignored. So providing a clear view of what requires attention that has already been addressed. So this workflow helps security teams separate newly identified findings from those already under investigation, remediated, or intentionally accepted as risk. So let me take your eyes on the right hand or upper right hand part. This is where you see what you need to prioritize. So not every finding carries the same level of risks. So here, Dark IQ automatically assigns priority, so your team can focus first on high priority findings that may require immediate remediation while still maintaining visibility on the medium and lower risk exposures. We also have on the filtering and the investigation side, you see here our action filters, where gives you the options to quickly narrow results by date range, priority attribute sources, and action type. This simply will help you or your team to rapidly identify relevant threats and focus investigations on specific areas of concerns. So, with those shared, let me go to our ransomware action. So, ransomware actions alert your organizations whenever your company name, domain, or associated attributes are identified on ransomware leaks. These detections can provide early visibility to ransomware groups that may be claiming access to organizational data. So this one is closed. Yeah, let me just pull this up. So just to share, for many organizations, ransomware actions are among the highest priority detections because they may include active targeting or public leaks claims made by threat actors. As you can see here, we have a view for the level of severity. So status was closed. Also shared here when this was detected, which was 2 years ago. Post date and the ransomware group. And when was this action last updated?
If you go back onto that one, Matt.
Okay.
Yep. Let it load. Back on the close.
Yep.
Thank you. And then the arrow.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, yeah. Right, I'll shut up again. I didn't know if you forgot about that, so explain what this is to us, please.
Okay. Now I forgot to run through this, but
Right, so that is basically a snippet of the posting on the JLS. All right.
I see. Yeah,
so it'll show what like the actual keyword mentioned. So, for example, the keyword was Creelan because the company name I can see there, Credismore Creelan Cause Centre Education.
Yeah.
So it's because they're alright. So if for whatever reason there's an alert when you're on board for ransomware, just show them that. Alright.
I see the arrow part. Yeah, I missed that.
Happy days.
Thank you.
Right, you can jump on the rest.
Okay. Let me go now to credential actions. And click results so that there we have something to view. Okay, so credential actions are automated alerts triggered when your defined domain, network, or email attributes are detected within stolen or leaked data sources. So findings are categorized by their source and nature. Let me just pull up one here. So here you can see the priority level, status, date when it was detected, the email that got involved, and password. As you can see here, these are all hashed, but was detected, and also will show us the sources. I'm sorry. Let me go back because this is showing credential actions. Oh yeah, I was talking about actions directly. Sorry, I got confused. So let me just go ahead and pull up example of credential actions, which is a leaked source. So these findings originate from combo lists or public data dumps circulated in the cyber criminal underground. So threat actors use this list for identity theft, unauthorized access to remote services, or automated brute force, and also for credential stuffing attacks. So for this static leaks, the primary mitigation is for your organization to force a password reset for the affected user. So here you can see information of the severity, the password, the source, and also information about the email that was targeted and the domain as well. So aside from leak credentials, we also have stealers. So for stealers, well, it's pulling up. There you go. Just to share, these findings are derived from stealer logs retrieved directly from devices infected with active malware. So with this one, simply changing passwords will not do it. So it will be insufficient if the malware is still active. So the info stealer will simply capture the new password the next time the user logs in. So what we would like to do, especially for the high priority ones, you must, as an organization, ensure the affected device is completely cleaned of malware, in addition to resetting the credentials. So as you can see here, we have the email user is this one, and we need to specifically make sure that we clean the malware of the gadget or machine being used by this user.
Understood. Thank you. In terms of, obviously you're saying there, and we'll have to clean the malware off the device. How would we know that the device is corporate device? Because in our company we allow users to sign in from personal devices. So for example, personal laptops. So how can we ensure that this isn't a corporate device?
I don't know the answer to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in the infected user assets, if the stealer logs show what the device username, like the device name is, you're normally able to tell. Alright. So sometimes the stealer doesn't doesn't have it, sometimes the collection of from DarkQ can't collect it. Normally, you would see PC name, desktop 15256. You know, this bog standard Windows name and convention. That's when you'll know that it's a personal. When you know it's a corporate, you'll understand by the name and convention. So if it's great, I don't know what Creelan's asset number is, but it could be start with CRE and then the number, or dev underscore workstation underscore one. You know, the common corporate names.
Oh yeah, but
Alright.
yeah, where can I see that direct? Can I see that directly here in Dark IQ?
Sometimes you can, depending on the log. So if you click off that for a minute, could you go down on the Citroen budget Steeler database at the bottom?
But where is that? This one.
Citroen, yeah. See if that'll have it. Sometimes they'll have it, sometimes they don't. So by the looks of things, this Steeler didn't get it.
Assets.
So it's one of them where it's a bit horrendous.
I see.
If you go on another Steeler, if you can please.
Let's go try.
Like another action directly. So not this user, because I can tell this user is probably not going to have one. So if you go on to another user from the actions page or Steelers.
Where should I go? Result?
Yeah. Since it's non.
Should I try this?
Yeah, try tune dot whatever. Closed. It's going to be Brutality Steeler, of course. Nope. So, one more time, and then if not, I'm just conscious of time. If you go back on to another user, please, Matt.
Yep.
Click and try the in progress one.
The what?
There's a one in progress.
The one in progress, yeah. Okay.
Try that one.
Sebastian.
Click on all on the instead of open closed and all. Click on the all one.
Oh.
Scroll down. There we are. Luma should have it. Click on any one of the Luma ones, please. There we are. So you know how.
I see.
There it is.
It's under user assets. Okay.
Yes. So it doesn't have the user name. It's got the ID of it, and then the OS version. So you're normally able to tell, all right. So above infected machine ID would be the name of that machine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it won't collect it. Sometimes it will.
I see.
So for this, let's say for example, Creelan had used our SOC. We would ask our SOC to look for that machine ID because it's a UID.
Because they have the data for that. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you.
No worries. Continue on.
Okay.
I would do up to third party and then go on to phishing actions afterwards, please, Matt.
I see.
Just conscious of time.
Got it. Let me just go here. Okay. So now you're seeing our third-party credentials. So this action is triggered when credentials used to access your domains involve an email. Let me pull this up. Involve an email domain that does not belong to your company. Examples will be an employee using a personal Gmail for a work service. And it also identifies instances where a work email can be used for a personal service, like Netflix subscription that has been breached. So when you open this action, you see here the severity of the action, when was detected, the password, and the source of the action. Let me just show this as well. So for remediation, just to share that you cannot force a password reset for these external accounts. So you can only advise the individual of the compromise and implement internal controls like password management or multi-factor authentication, that is.
Understood. Quick one. You know, on the right hand side where you've got filters. No. If you click off that action, filters at the top. Down one.
The action history.
No. Filters. Down.
Filters, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So 9 times out of 10, clients don't want to be seen about free email providers. All right.
Filters. Okay.
So this includes like Gmail, Hotmail, all that. So what they can do, obviously, the only one is Hotmail, so it's hard to deselect it. Because all of them are NA by the looks of things. So normally with this one, we tell clients this is normally for like your third-party companies, so suppliers, anyone buying companies. Obviously, you won't be able to exclude it properly because there's only one email.
Mm-hmm.
All the rest are NA, which means that the Steelers corrupted itself. Alright.
Got it.
I'm happy with what you went on there. Go on to phishing actions, please, bud.
Okay. Let me go now.
But so far, from a senior point of view, you are doing well.
Oh,
A
thank you.
massive improvement, so thank you. Right. Close. The stage is yours again, mate. Go right
Okay.
ahead.
Thank you. So we go now to phishing actions. So these actions identify registered domains designed to mimic your official assets to trick your customers and employees into providing sensitive information. Just to share, when you click it here, it's pulling up.
You'll have to click previous changes.
I have to
So-
click for previous changes. Okay, since it's resolved, right? Okay.
With no. So it's because the simple fact of it gets updated. That's click previous changes.
I see. Oh, it's not.
Why the whoa?
It's not loading.
Click current change. Alright, I'll feed that back into search, right? Just click on ignore.
Ignored. Yeah.
Just try one of them. Just click any one of them. So
Okay.
just any one of them will do it. Yeah.
There we
I'll
go.
feed that. Oh. Anyway. So, floor stage is yours again, man.
Okay, so the platform automatically flags domains that meet three specific criteria. They are typo squat or combo squat variant of your defined domain attributes, and they have an available whois record, and they were registered less than 2 years ago from the initial scan. So as you can see here, we display your domain and the phishing domain that's lookalike of your domain. So as you can see, pattern match here is TLD squat, and website has content, and it also shows here if there is an MX record wherein this actually indicate that indicates an active malicious intent, such as whether there's a mail server or it has been set up for the domain, which could signal a planned phishing campaign. So, if a site is deemed too close to your domain and dangerous, the immediate recommendation is to block the domain on your internal firewall, or your users cannot, so that your users cannot reach it. And for continuous profile customers, the NCC group can assist in formulating and submitting takedown requests to registrars to have the malicious site removed or taken down.
Thank you. In terms of that, obviously, I can see there that there's it's got previous changes. So, does the platform continuously look at these domains? So, for example, first alerts. Does this then update it? Does the alert then update if it sees changes?
I know the answer is yes, but I don't know the mechanics on.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. So you are correct. Yes. So you know how it says previous changes at the top, and obviously the orange, and then previous. So the platform does do a continuous look at these domains.
Mhm.
So you know at the top under TLS certificate.
Yep.
No, not that one. So you know where you've got in the middle TLS cert, and then the subject, country name, serial number. In the middle.
In the middle, where is that?
TLS
This one?
certificate. Yes. So you know how in the serial number it's got bright bold orange under serial number, issue date, expiry date.
Yeah.
Scroll down there.
Yeah, this one.
So on the right hand side it shows previous. So it shows you what was previously on it, and now what's on the left hand side is the updated value. So it gives a bird's eye view. All right.
I see.
So you can see there at the top on the serial number that's changed, because it's been highlighted. But if
Yeah,
they
previous.
feel like
Okay.
yes, if they feel like they can't see that properly, if you click on previous changes on the top right,
Okay. Okay, there.
you can see on a timeline view of what's gone on.
Okay.
So it monitors throughout. All right,
I see.
happy days.
So-
I'm happy with that also.
Yeah, so that simply means that that phishing site or that site has been active. Is that correct?
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. So even though it's been put in ignored, they'll still receive that update continuously. All right. They won't get alerted for it. However, it'll continue to update
I see.
if it sees any changes. All right.
I see. Even if they have put it in ignored, so it's stay in
it
ignored.
won't. It'll stay in ignored. However, the platform will still continuously look and monitor it. All right.
Got it. And
Right.
also for resolve, it's also
So any bug resolved, if it sees any changes, it will push out to updated. Like it'll sometimes move from
resolved to unresolved.
yes.
I see. Okay, that's clear.
Right. I'm gonna stop you there because obviously time and obviously stuff like that. How do you think you were done?
I think I need a rerun. If not, I need more questions. Well, the normal questions that follows after.
You want a little bit. You want a little bit harder questions.
Yeah, I guess those. Well, not hard questions per se. What I mean is questions that have been typically asked or normally being asked by clients.
That's what I was doing. So
Oh, yeah.
these are the types of questions which clients are questioning. All right.
I see.
So I'll do another rerun with you. Obviously, I'll look at calendar, and I'll put another rerun. Obviously, we'll stick with Creelan. All right.
Yep.
My feedback from a senior point of view: you've done well with the PowerPoint. You've done it under 15 minutes. Great. you want that PowerPoint to be sub-optimal 15
I see.
if possible, okay?
Okay.
I know clients can question during that PowerPoint slide, so it is a little bit tricky. However, you've done great there. The platform obviously didn't help the case of the resolved phishing alerts, so I'll have to have a look at that with Searchlight. But you've run it well with credentials. You ran it well with ransomware. So, mate, top notch there. My only feedback from senior to you is sound a little bit more confident. All right.
I see.
I know when the questions occur, you're a little bit stumbly, but that is because it's the first time hearing them. So probably next time around when I put this call in again, you'll be 100 times better.
Yeah.
Or 50 times better, depending on how you feel. All right.
Yeah.
But mate, from when I first started to now, you've improved massively. So well done. All right.
Thanks, Ryan. So I'll look into those
Yes.
questions that you have shared, take a note of them, and maybe
Yeah. Run
Yeah.
over them, and obviously the feedback which I said during the call.
I will.
My feedback will go back to Alex, FYI. Nothing bad.
Okay.
It's just because obviously he's been made aware, obviously, that we're doing this. So
Yes.
I'm just going to run some feedback with him, saying that it just needs another few touch-ups, and I think you should be good to go. Alex may then want to call with you with regards to running it all through with him. This is just so that he's comfortable enough to allow you onto the calls.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
But from my point of view, spot on, man. All done.
Thanks, Ryan.
No worries, mate. Any questions like you had there, always feel free to, obviously during our call, say, I don't know, Ryan, can you run through it? Which you did. So nice one.
Yep. Thank you.
Alright. So, obviously, next call, we'll run through the file attributes, the virus on the GitHub, okay? Obviously, time.
Okay.
And the exploiter. Alright?
Yep. So also for time, I guess part of the suggestion is to do the onboarding in less than an hour. Do we have a target
Yes.
time for that? Because there's a Q&A,
so,
right? Yeah.
Yes. So the onboarding call is an hour. That is why I scheduled it for an hour. But you're not going to know that fully until you're fully exposed to it. So
Yeah, agreed.
that is why I'm trying to help you out now with all the little kinks. Alright?
Agree.
And
Okay.
then Bosch. Alright? Obviously, I'll speak to Alex, see what he feels I can go from there. Alright, Matt?
Okay.
Spot on. Right, I'll let you crack on.
Thanks, Ryan. You have a great day.
Catch you, mate. Same to you, buddy.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.